So Rascal Flatts got me listening to country music again, but I still had no interest in singing it. Again, I'm still thinking I'm going to be a pop singer. And I ended up getting like a dream gig, which was a songwriting gig out in Southern California, where the guy was, I retired from music at the time. I was back living in Southeast Texas. I was substitute teaching, and I thought I was done with music actually at this point. I'd even given up on the pop world. I was like, you know what, I think I'm done living out of a suitcase.
I want to be a substitute teacher.
Think of that. I feel like you probably commanded some respect though with the voice, right?
Yeah, right?
Hey. You know.
Yeah, but you know what I looked like back then, so
Right.
that part didn't command a lot of respect. They were like, oh good, this hippie asshole. Yeah. We're gonna walk all over this guy. And then I would scare them with my voice. But anyway, I got a call that was probably the only call that could get me back into music at all, because I was kind of sick of living out of a suitcase and all that. And the guy said, you know, come out here, I want to write with you, and we'll see if we gel, and if we do, maybe we can talk about working together. And that's what happened. And he ended up saying, okay, I like our style, so if you move to Southern California, I'll give you a house to live in, my own house in Orange County, California. I'll give you a car to drive, and I'll pay you a salary to write whatever you want to write. And if you write something good, we'll just go right into this $2 million recording studio I own and cut it with all these session players out here. And I'm like, well, I can't not do that.
And y'all, it wasn't just a house in Orange County. It was a house. Yeah, I've seen pictures.
It was me.
Man. And it wasn't just him. It was him and all his buddies got the same job too.
Yeah, he basically was like, I'm interested in forming like a writing team. And he just let me staff that team. So I was like, well, I'm gonna hire all my friends. We're all gonna live in this mansion together. It's gonna be
He told
great.
us that magical thing. I was like, are you serious? This sounds like a terrible horror movie that we're... You just said yes to this guy? This a random catfish that you no?
It almost felt like that. Because fast forward a couple of years after I'm out there living comfortably and really enjoying the gig, he comes in one day and he's like, hey, I struck up a deal with song pluggers in Nashville. Here's the thing, they only know how to plug country songs. So I'm gonna need you to start writing exclusively country music. I was not happy. Because not only did I have to write it, then I also had to demo it out and the whole thing, and you know, it worked out, let's be honest. But we have Rascal Flatts to thank. We also have this guy to thank, because he forced me to get over my aversion to country music. Not only did he get me writing it, he got me singing it and being comfortable doing it. But how it started was, you know, when he said, I need you to start writing country music, again, we're in the trust tree right now. I went home, I drank an entire bottle of Jack Daniels, and I wrote the most redneck anthem I could possibly think of. My thinking at the time was, you know, well, if I get this, like, you know, hillbilly sing-along song out there, then from here on out, like a normal just pop contemporary country song won't feel so bad. And wouldn't you know that to this day, that song is my most successful original.
Yep. That's the universe. It's not. It can't.
So nephew, if you're still listening, my advice to you is listen to the universe and stay out of your own way. This is Champagne Taste on a Beer Budget.